here from Starkville, Mississippi, for yet another top 25 SEC showdown as the Gamecocks of South Carolina are in town to take on the Bulldogs of Mississippi State.
To get out for South Carolina and really set a good tone.
And that's going to be another nice at-bat to lead things off for Quincy Lelio. Leadoff single that she pulled. Drops in, strike three call. Faircloth gets her first K of the afternoon.
And in the zone through these first two hitters, then right here for strike three, goes right back to it before it was elevated in the.
Actually, whenever she wants to, almost regardless of the count. High fly ball, deep to left, going back and making the grab. 1 foot on the track is Bernardini for out number 2. Swing and a miss. Faircloth gives up the leadoff single, but retires the next 3 she faces. We are scoreless in Starkville. DP for the Gamecocks was a catcher at Ole Miss. Swing and a miss. Rise ball. Strikeout against the Bulldog leadoff hitter. A good start for the 36 games in which she hit leadoff. Good at bat. Styles comes back from being down in the count, works it full, draws the walk, as she is the first base runner today for Mississippi State.
To do so.
That's Shelton, who's playing at second, going the opposite way and dropping one in for a single. It's Barbary. And State's got 2 runners. Up the middle, backhanded, going to throw to second. Double play attempt is not quite in time. Styles ends up at third. Middle runner counts 3-1. Hits one, left side, should be caught though. Coming over, Lelio makes the grab. And the Gamecocks get out of the jam. Nothing going for State in the first annual Think Pink game. Raising awareness for breast cancer. Fly ball, shallow. Out towards second, losing it in the sun is Schaefer. I'm not sure what happened.
Sunball this time of day, the sun is really hard on the right side of the field there. And she just never saw it. I think sunballs should have their own category.
Almost the same spot. This time it'll drift out to right field. Diving grab. Love the effort from Sells. And that'll be out number 1.
That conversation they were having after the play. Sells comes in hard knowing that she's got the trouble that Schaefer had on the previous.
0-2 the count on Tate Davis with 1 on and 1 gone. Out to third, throw to second is in time. Dropping it on the exchange is Schaefer, but the out still recorded. Lead runner hitting .326 on the year. Has had good success batting in that bottom third of the lineup, with no success here as she swings and misses. Bernardini slaps one through for a base hit into right, just past the backhanded attempt at first base from Rhodey. And the Dogs have a leadoff. Bernardini's at first, no one out. Big swing and a miss, a strikeout as Friedel went upstairs that time.
Have been on the rise ball. Her scouting report is that she is down in the zone, but having.
And again, a big swing and a miss, this time down.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Friedel. This pitch right on the outer half, not much movement up or down, just great location with 2 strikes, and Schaefer will be moving here.
Payoff pitch. Friedel strikes out the side after allowing the leadoff single. South Carolina and Mississippi State, a pitcher's duel through 2 in Starkville.
Pitchers to prepare for South Carolina, 7 different pitchers with a win. So the extra day is helpful for both teams.
Faircloth makes quick work of Anderson. Strikes her out on 3 pitches.
Yeah, and that changeup, again, all 4 strikeouts. Defend.
Down and in. Did it hit her? Yes, it did. Clipped her, I think, right on the foot. But she has some pop in that bat. There's the changeup again as Shelton just about swings out of her cleats. Strikeout for the second time today.
She was doing her best just to try and get a piece of it well out in front. And that, Faircloth's changeup is really elite.
Two gone now for Inslee, who flies out to center field. Inslee has seen two pitches, has hit both of them, and has flown out twice. So we go to the middle of the third scoreboard. Bouncer going to get through for a base hit. Sells struck out her first time up, so she's on base for the first time today. A leadoff single.
Hit.
Sells, a good base runner, standing at first. Showing bunt, popping it up is Styles, and grabbing it is the catcher, Winters. Good heads-up play there by Winters, and a 2-1 count. Popped it up on the infield. Second baseman shielding her eyes. Shelton is able to see it just well enough to make the catch.
Problem, but it's able to fight through it.
Bouncer off the glove of Davis at third. Rounding second is Sells. She'll slide in safely, and State's got runners at the corners. Rivera.
And this ball in 5-6 hole right off the glove of Davis, but the heads-up base running by Sells sees that ball trickle into the outfield. No hesitation, is looking 3 all the way.
Pitching change. It was a 0-1 count before Hurd came in. Goes inside. They'll try the double steal. State will. That was going to be out number 3. Yes, so strikeout.
But the thing is, she's still finding a way on base. She's leading the team in the walks. She just gets a base hit here. You know, she's finding a way to get on base. It might not be as explosive as we saw last year, but she's positioned.
Shaver is the runner. Bunt laid down by McKay. A good one. That will advance the runner over to second. Throw to first is there in base hit. Off speed, drops in. There was nothing Winters could do about it. Faircloth gets strikeout number 6.
And again, it's the changeup. All 6 strikeouts from Faircloth have been from the changeup.
Scattered 3 Gamecock hits. Has struck out 6, no walks. Slow roller over to third. Quick throw to first in time. Barbary makes the play. The Gamecocks get a runner in scoring.
Have been outstanding.
She's facing Morgan Bernardini, who drops one into right field. Bernardini is now 2 for 2 on the afternoon.
Anna Carter here.
Shows bunt. It's a pop-up. It's grabbed by Winters. Diving is Winters. She drops it on the exchange. Down the sack bunt.
This is a game about execution, and 2 sacrifice bunts popped up to the catcher, but this one, the athleticism by Winters to get out and...
If you're going to commit, go ahead and swing, right? Look at that changeup from Hurd, and that'll be the ball game.
And coming in from the bullpen in relief, Mississippi State did not see a ton of changeups from Friedel, but now Hurd coming in and just pulling the string on an 0-2 count. Something that these
hitter last season for State. Hits one high in the air, deep, but should be caught. At the track, making the grab is Inslee. And that will end the scoring threat. Has kept the Gamecocks off the scoreboard so far through 4. Pitching to Hovermail. Hovermail gives this one a charge, but it should be caught in left, and it will. As the new 6 so far through 4+ innings. Sees a big swing and a miss there. Strikeout number 7.
From Faircloth once again. You just see the movement that comes, how it falls off the table late. Not only is it a good change of speeds, just the directional movement add on it.
Lilio gets a bat on the first pitch she sees, hits it to the gap. It'll be a double before State can get it in. Lilio has been on base 3 times.
Faircloth get ahead to go to that changeup. First pitch she sees inside outs into the gap. Nice job by the new left fielder, Greta Grassel, to cut it off, but kind of gets tripped up, tosses it over to...
Will run the bases, so speed on and scoring position with a good hitter in Shelton at the plate. First pitch popped out. to the right side, coming in and making the grab as Sells lost it in the sun momentarily. The wind held it up as she makes is noticeable. But she was a young lady as she hits one hard, a one-hopper to Davis, and Davis, good play there. Throws to first base to get founded into the catcher's mitt. Hits one towards left that drops in for a single. Now she's been on base twice.
You spoke that one into truth, huh?
Good on good right here. Hurd versus Barbary. With Styles at first. That ball lifted into right center field. Calling for it is the right fielder, and McKay will squeeze it for out number 2. And Hurd does not issue very many of either of those things as Rivera pops one into center field, and Inslee comes in and makes the grab, and that'll be out number 3.
Front's grind.
Hard hit ball off the bat of Bross. Hits one to the gap in left center. Rounding second, stopping there. Precious Bross, pinch hitter to lead off the inning. And South Carolina gets their second K. Even Winters. Best scoring chance today for the Gamecocks. There's going to be a great play by Faircloth. How in the world does she cover that much ground?
Who says pitchers aren't athletes? Look at Faircloth. Get off her, get out of the circle, lay out. All 6 foot of her was needed to make that up. A couple sacrifice bunts. Now South Carolina doing it here.
And now McKay hits one. That'll get through for a base hit. Stopping at third, though, is Inslee. The ball gets in quickly, but the Gamecocks now.
You got to be ready for a squeeze.
Runner will throw to runner heads for second. State cuts off the throw wisely. So a full count now. Ground ball, third base side. No, she's safe at third. Throw across is not in time. Barbary just missed.
You see Nadia Barbary here, hard hit to her, sees the runner out in front, tries to make the tag. Inslee's able to avoid it, and the time it took for Barbary to try and chase, got to go for anything on the ground.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8 for Faircloth is her biggest of the ball game.
She needed strikeout with the bases loaded, goes to her bread and butter, the changeup, gets the chase by Winter way out of the zone.
That ball lifted into right field for a base hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs will score. The ball will end up at third. Sliding in safely there is Winters, Inslee, and McKnight. Both come around.
2-2 pitch on the outer half of the plate. Just stays over the middle of the plate. And Havermel's able to inside out it to right field. Kalani Sells tries to get the trail runner at third base, but not before 2 runs come across.
It breaks open the stalemate. Runner heading for second, cut off. Now they might get the runner out anyway, yeah. Delayed slide from Bennett and State.
Top of the 6th inning with a clutch 2-out hit by Alyssa Havermel.
Now can the home team respond? Troutman leads things off by hitting one straight to the first baseman. Rose have not been able to manufacture a run so far today. This ball is right off the end of the bat and somehow still rolls over to first base, and Rhodey.
The ball just rolls your way. This ball off of the glove and then kicked by Hurd over to first base. I mean, that ball.
5 doubles. Keller hits one hard into left, right at Lilio, who squeezes it. 1, 2, 3. Hurd retires.
Outs on the changeups. Wouldn't be surprised to see it again.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Faircloth. Strike.
Again, goes to the changeup, back-to-back pitches, changes speeds, and again, just the movement and the placement of the changeup. It's been working really well for Faircloth.
7 hits, a couple of earned runs, 9 Ks, no walks. Good job climbing the ladder there by Schaefer at second base. Has had a tough day at the plate today, and that tough day continues. Good job there, ranging to her left by Schaefer, throws out Shelton at first, and the inning on the season. Hits one, left side, backhanded and thrown across in time. Nice play at shortstop by Anderson. And the game
that doesn't give up a lot of runs, and you got to take advantage of those opportunities.
This ball lifted out to center field, and Inslee took a step in and had to get back quickly and makes the swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch by Jory Hurd. South Carolina comes to Starkville and gets a shutout win in game one. A big win for the Gamecocks today.
Yeah,